hoping to change that tonight. And the Bloomington Central Catholic kids, they're playing in their hometown, but they did this last year. And even though they're 31-0, the coaching staff tells us it seems to be a little bit easier, more of a relief. This is gravy for them. Even though they're undefeated, this seems to be a little bit easier. So we'll see how this matchup goes tonight. And the winner gets Quincy Notre Dame. So as you keep that in mind, that we might have rematches all the way around for this Class 2A tournament here in Bloomington Normal. So take another quick break and we'll come back for you with the tip-off starting line. And welcome back to Redbird Arena as we get set for our final game of the night. We'll turn it over to Dave and Patricia. And Dave, just a note here, the headline in the Kankakee Daily Journal today said normal occurrence. I guess that means getting here. Let's hope for them that it's not normal tonight.
Yeah, indeed, Matt. That's one of those good news, bad news sorts of thing, right? You get here for the 6th time in 8 years, but yet you're still looking for that first victory here on this floor. Dave Bernhardt along with Patricia Babcock-McGraw. Well, if McNamara is looking for their first victory, Bloomington Central Catholic just wants to keep going with what they've done. Last year, defending champs. This year, 31-0. When you ask any coach around the state, why are they so good? It comes down to one word: press.
Right. Well, it's meet the press in the second semifinal. The story of this basketball game is going to be Bloomington Central Catholic's signature full-court press and how Bishop McNamara can handle it. Last year, not so great. Bloomington Central Catholic forced Bishop McNamara into 29 turnovers. Coach Jeff Bennett said, Bloomington Central Catholic had my team spinning in circles. The question here is, can Bishop McNamara keep their heads on straight? One thing in their favor, they've got 5 senior starters on this team that should help with the poise factor.
One of the problems that McNamara will face on the defensive side as well as offense is the 3-time All-Stater, Jess Reinhart.
So it's going to be a great matchup inside between Jess Reinhart of Bloomington Central Catholic and Belinda Scossma of Bishop McNamara. Reinhart, very athletic post player, averages 15 points and 5 rebounds per game. She had 21 points against Bishop McNamara last year in this game. She's a 3-time All-Stater.
You talk about another player with high accolades. You had mentioned her, Belinda Scossma from Bishop McNamara. She scores at 14 a game, but she's a great passing post player.
That's right. She is a guard in a post player's body. She can bang inside. You mentioned 14 points per game, almost 9 rebounds per game, but she's that great passer out of the post, and that really gives a lot of opportunities to her teammates. She had 6 assists in Bishop McNamara's super sectional win over Walther Lutheran.
Bishop McNamara were coming here looking for their first victory. The one thing Jeff Bennett wants, though, he wants his team to play better than they did last year. Once again, he is happy to get here, but not thrilled with how his team played in this tournament last year.
They just succumbed to Bloomington Central Catholic's pressure. They really need to do a much better job of taking care of the basketball and be confident, but they've got those 5 seniors on the court that will help.
Bishop McNamara playing a great schedule. They are 22-8. Their opponent, though, the defending state champs, on a 41-game winning streak, 31 this season. That's Central Catholic out of Bloomington, and we've got those starting lineups coming up next. Not much of a road trip for the fans of the Central Catholic Saints. They just pull in from Bloomington. They filled up the backside of this arena. On the other side, Bishop McNamara, they know the road here to ISU. We've got that semifinal game coming up. But first, our public address announcer, Jeff Fritzen.
A IHSA Girls State Basketball Tournament. First, from Bishop McNamara Catholic High School of Kankakee, a sophomore, number 12, Katie Calvert. Number 15, a junior, Kylie Waite. First up, number 4, a freshman, Caroline Holt. Number 11, a junior, Maggie Hayes. Number 15, a junior, McKenzie Jamison. Number 21, a junior, Annie O'Malley. Number 22, a sophomore, Megan O'Donnell. A freshman, number 33, Molly McGraw. And number 35, a senior, Lee Hofmann-Instone. And now here are the starting lineups for this 2A semifinal. First, for the Fighting Irish of McNamara, number 4, a senior, Sarah Kidwell. For the Saints of Central Catholic, a senior number 12, Allie Norton. For McNamara, senior number 5, Nicole Caglianese. For Central Catholic, a senior number 20, Emily Beoletto. For McNamara, senior number 13, Melissa LaRue. For Central Catholic, a senior number 24, Lindsay Stopa. For McNamara, senior number 23, Erica Tatum. For Central Catholic, a senior number 31, Jess Reinhart. For McNamara, number 33, a senior, Belinda Scossma. And for Central Catholic, a sophomore, number 32, Danielle Davis. McNamara brings a 22-8 record into tonight's game. The Fighting Irish are coached by Jeff Bennett in his 9th season with a record of 186 wins and 84 losses. He's assisted by Kurt Waite, Julie Gonski, and Bob Branca. Central Catholic brings a 31-0 record into tonight's game. The Saints are coached by Debbie Kaufman in her 13th year with a record of 310 wins, 77 losses. She's assisted by Mindy Smith, Sherry Mitchell, and Jason Davis. And now, fans, as the players and coaches wish each other good luck at half court, the IHSA Board of Directors and member schools remind you that we expect and promote good sportsmanship from all athletes, coaches, students, parents, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Remember to always do what's right. Our officials for this second semifinal game: from Pittsfield, Tim Belford; from Lamoille, Mark Geider; and from Villa Ridge, Glenn McMum.
There will be no lacking for experience in this one. Out of the 10 starting players, 9 of them are seniors. For Bloomington Central Catholic, this senior class has gone 1-16-6. On the other side, for McNamara, 22-8 this year. Jeff Bennett, their head coach, so happy for them. He said this is a group that's worked hard all year to give themselves an opportunity to be successful. And it will be the Saints from Central Catholic with it to start. Your 2A three-point champion, Allie Norton, has it. Now here's a defense for McNamara. We talk about the press for Central Catholic. McNamara loves the 1-3-1 trap.
Yep. That's their signature defense.
Norton had 27 points in the championship game here last year. She'll give it to Lindsay Stopa, and Stopa will get the first basket of this one.
And there's the press immediately put on by Bloomington Central Catholic.
Erica Tatum with it. Tough spot, hand on the ball. And it will be McNamara basketball. Good work by Sarah Kidwell to track that one down. At the point of the press, it's Emily Beoletto. Melissa LaRue with it. So they go from the 1-2-2 press to a man-to-man. Now McNamara will not take the air out of the ball the way we saw Nashville in game number 1. But they will be patient. Quickly the other way. Stopa glass. 2 quick buckets for the 5'10 senior.
Being real aggressive, going to the basket hard. Some nice shots off the glass there for Stopa.
Scossma into the paint. Belinda Scossma in her 2 tournament games here last year, only 9 points combined. She's looking for more, a 3-time selection to the East Suburban Catholic Conference and a first-team All-Stater. And that's the block by Danielle Davis, a 5'10 sophomore forward.
I was going to say Danielle Davis kind of got beat there and let Erica Tatum go around her toward the basket, but if you can come up with a nice block like that, who cares, right?
Davis coming off a 10-point, 10-rebound effort in the super sectional. That was the big win for Central Catholic. That one coming over Litchfield, a 65-33 win. That was a game that the Saints forced 36 turnovers, 24 of them coming directly on steals. They held Litchfield at just 24% shooting from the floor.
Erica Tatum at the free throw line now, not afraid to take it hard against this Bloomington Central Catholic team. It's easy to get intimidated by these guys, undefeated, defending state champions. Last year against Central Catholic, Erica Tatum had 15 points, the only player for Bishop Mcnamara to reach double figures. She's a go-getter. 5'10" senior forward, but she can bang inside.
Stopa looking for Beoletto. Instead, there's Norton. Well, I'm not sure that that's the player they thought was going to shoot the ball when the pass was made, but Allie Norton knocks it down, picking up where she left off in a three-point competition. It's an early 7-0 Central Catholic lead. LaRue answers the other way.
Melissa LaRue and Allie Norton, the top three-point shooters on both of these teams. Allie Norton, 79 three-pointers coming into this game.
Melissa LaRue, a 5'6" senior. This is Allie Norton on the other side. She's a 5'6" senior.
You know what, Jeff Bennett, Bishop Mcnamara's coach, says, you know, we're an old-fashioned team. We like going inside. And Melissa LaRue, it's amazing that she's got 33 three-pointers because we hardly shoot any. And he's right, only one other three-pointer made by Bishop Mcnamara all season long.
On the run, and it rolls off for Nicole Coglanese. Great hands by Stopa. Here's Reinhart on the move to Davis. They were looking for Beoletto. Nearly every Saint touched the ball on that trip down the floor in a hurry.
Good job of getting back on defense by Notre Dame, though, to break up that fast break that Bloomington Central Catholic had going.
Very quickly, Erica Tatum has a seat. Emily Olszewski into the game for the Fighting Irish. Tried to get it inside to Reinhart. Instead, Scossma with good hands. They throw it right into the hands. Back in the deep part of that zone press, Danielle Davis with it. And that is one of the keys of this press that a lot of coaches will tell you. It's not so much what happens on the point, it's what happens on the back end. And right now, Bishop Mcnamara finds themselves down 7-3. This is your 2A semifinal. There are the Central Catholic fans. They came out here early. They are ready to go. They have seen their team win 41 straight games, and they have watched here in the first 4 minutes that press forcing 4 turnovers for McNamara.
And Debbie Kaufman, Bloomington Central Catholic's coach, said it's not always about getting the steals, it's about getting the other team to hurry, make mistakes, make poor decisions, throw the ball away. They're happy with just that.
Beoletto passes out of that trap. They swing it around. She has it again. 3 ball on the way. And a rebound to McNamara. And the pressure comes right after that board by Olszewski.
A lot of pressing teams won't press after misses, but Bloomington Central Catholic does.
LaRue to Scossma. Belinda Scossma with the offensive putback. That's the 3rd turnover for Central Catholic.
And look at Belinda Scossma getting it done on both ends, making the basket there, hustling all the way down to the far corner of the court to come up with a steal.
One thing McNamara fans wanted is they wanted to be able to stay tight early. Regain your composure. Down right now by 2. Good hands there by Davis.
You talk about an experienced team, and Bishop Mcnamara, all seniors in the starting lineup, but they've got players like Belinda Scossma, who's been starting since her freshman year. She started on that 2018 that made it downstate as well.
An air ball for Scossma from the top. Well, we've seen early here, it's the half-court trap versus the full-court press. It will be Nicole Coglanese that will meet Norton up top. Into the game now, handling is Maggie Hayes, 5'8" junior. Also is Molly McGraw. She touched it just moments ago. We find Beoletto, who finds an opening and scores.
Beoletto is known for her defense. Debbie Kaufman says she typically plays the other team's best offensive player, so when she scores, that's just the cherry on the top for Central Catholic.
They get it inside to Scossma. A confidence boost here for McNamara, breaking the pressure, converting the bucket. Beoletto with the handoff to McGraw. Reinhart so tough to defend. Reinhart headed to NCAA Division II Lewis University.
We saw on that other offensive possession for Bishop McNamara the fact that Belinda Scossma got that look under the basket. That's the risk to playing pressure full court defense, is that if the other team breaks it, they're likely going to end up with a layup.
Problem early for McNamara. That foul goes against Scossma. That is her second foul, yet she stays on the floor. They need her leadership, but that one off the hands of Coglanese. One thing that Central Catholic does is they make you put the ball in parts of the floor that are the least beneficial to you.
The sideline, the corners. Sometimes that's the only open spot. But then they close in and converge on you so quickly that now you're in trouble because you already are barricaded on one side by the sideline or the corner, the baseline.
Oh, look at the ball moving inside. Reinhart ends up with it. Scossma dangerous to her third foul. She may have just gotten it.
Yeah.
Belinda Scossma, her third personal foul in the first 6 minutes of this game.
Jess Reinhart at the free throw line.
That is not good news for Bishop McNamara. They need her in there.
Now Jeff Bennett will finally send somebody off the bench. It's Coglanese. And Scossma will have a seat at the 2:18 mark. Belinda Scossma, all-state player, 14.2 points per game, 8.5 rebounds per game. Sits as Reinhart makes a couple.
And we might not see her until the third quarter, Dave.
That will be a tough decision for Jeff Bennett. Kidwell up to the top. Gabby Lamore into the game. LaRue short on that three ball. Offensive board. Nope. There's Tatum. She has a knack for being where the ball is, and she puts it in.
She sure does. What perseverance by Bishop McNamara and Erica Tatum going after those offensive rebounds.
Nothing there for Hayes. Strong inside by Molly McGraw. 5'8" freshman.
Ditto on the other side for Molly McGraw.
13-9 is the Central Catholic lead. Coglanese in the sidelines, that extra defender. Tatum.
Tough to stop inside. When she gets positioned and right under the basket, she's going up strong.
McNamara within a bucket. Different pace to this game than if you were with us for our first semifinal. 34-25 win for Quincy Notre Dame. Reinhart can't find the right spot on the glass. The offensive rebound goes to McGraw, who's made her impact felt here early. Erica Tatum averaging 15.4 a game. She is so strong inside.
She really is. She's been going after offensive rebounds, clearing out space inside for herself. Tough player to guard. Real strong body.
Tatum, an excellent softball player, looking to play softball in college. In fact, that's a common theme for this Bishop McNamara team. Not so much they're all going to play softball, but they all play other sports, multiple sports, 2, 3 sports athletes.
Danielle Davis.
McGraw is second. McNamara a chance here to tie just underneath the minute to play here in the first half. Debbie Kaufman will go to her bench once again. Caroline Holt, 5'7" freshman. Holt backup point guard. Doesn't get rattled for the Saints. Kidwell. Olszewski. Kidwell. Olszewski breaking it nicely to LaRue for two.
Great ball movement by Bishop McNamara. You saw the calm, you saw the poise, just gradually bringing the ball up the floor. What an outstanding job of breaking that pressure.
And we're tied at 13. These two teams very familiar with each other. They played twice last season. Once in the semifinal, that was a 67-40 win for Central Catholic. They also played earlier than that at Christmas, and it was a 2-point game. Now that was last season. And the McNamara fans on their feet here in the final 12 seconds. Making it tough to get a shot off. There it is. That horn sounds, and we're tied at the end of one. Your defending state champs. A team that is now looking to pick up their first win. They each have 13 points. We go to the second quarter.
From the gridiron to the hardwood, on the links or on the track, on the diamond or on the ice, go to prepfilms.com. It's easy. You can order your DVD online. At prepfilms.com, you make the memories. We'll make them last forever.
Oh, wait, really? A sandwich to a restaurant again? Seriously?
Yeah, I need to save money somehow.
Unreal. What?
The things people do to save money these days, when they could just call State Farm. You see, State Farm insures.
The concern on Bishop Mac. We're back here at Redbird Arena. Take a look at the signs back here. I'm going to step out of the way. I want you to see all these signs. We've got Jane Lynch, we've got Barack Obama, and we've got Justin Bieber. We got Stewie from Family Guy. We got everybody in the house here tonight. But Dave and Patricia, seriously, the concern on Bishop Mac was about getting into a track meet, and they've avoided doing that. But this one problem here with the Justin Bieber sign. He got a haircut this week. That's an old sign. It's out of date. We got to get new signs, guys.
Well, Matt, to piggyback off of what you just said, this tempo definitely favors Bishop McNamara. Bloomington Central Catholic averages 72 points per game. Bishop McNamara slowly working the ball. This pace really is comfortable for them.
They have 5 turnovers. However, it doesn't seem like it's that many. They seem as if they have played with composure that maybe last year as juniors and sophomores they may not have had here in the state finals.
And unfortunately, I think against a team like Bloomington Central Catholic, who is so good at this press, you kind of have to resign yourself to some turnovers. You're going to have some. But the fact that they've more often than not been able to break that press really bodes well for them.
Nice little baseline move by Caroline Holt. She'll give the Saints the 2-point lead. And Scossma's back in the game. Starting the second quarter, Belinda Scossma with 3 personal fouls. So a gamble here by Jeff Bennett.
Now, if you are Bloomington Central Catholic, you have got to go right at her. A 4th foul will certainly take her out of this game for the rest of the half, if not into the 3rd quarter. You've got to be aware of that. You've got to be aware of where she is and attack the basket.
She pulls up and instead gives it to Tatum. Well, the one thing with Scossma, she started here as a freshman on this floor. You have to trust your senior right here, your senior leader.
And she knows she's going to be careful. She's going to watch what she does, but she can't put herself in a compromising position ever.
A lot of skip passes there, Scossma. 2 opportunities here for McNamara come up empty. They give Norton a little bit of room out there. Beoletto looked inside for Reinhart. Good job down low for McNamara by Gabby Lamore. That's the matchup where they get Scossma away from Reinhart. That's a travel. Now Reinhart obviously is the offensive threat, 15.2 points per game. So they'll try to distance Scossma from her. Tough spot again on the floor. But whenever the whistle blows and Scossma's near the ball.
I know, I was just gonna say, I'm surprised she would after that jump ball. Just, you know, it's in your head. You can't get away from it. It's attack, go after the ball, make things happen. It's hard to turn that off even when you do have 3 fouls in the second quarter.
Now Norton will set things up. She played on this state championship team last year with her sister Carly. Allie Norton is headed to Truman State University. Reinhart spins, moves, banks, no. Another board. And yet another. And Hayes with the left hand, Maggie Hayes.
You give this team that many chances, they are going to convert. A lot of good shooters, a lot of scorers on this team.
It's Reinhart, a little bit of paint here on the near sideline. Belinda Scossma playing with 3 personal fouls. She has to watch herself. Number 33 in green.
Yeah, you saw her pull back her hands right away, not wanting to follow through, risk making it look like she's fouling somebody.
All right, when Hayes got that second offensive rebound, you could just see her standing still. Scossma standing still. LaRue. McNamara right now down by 4. Will look to play with a little bit of poise, but Central will not let you. Even in the half court, they just extend you. Debbie Kaufman, you get a good look at her in her 13th year, 310 wins and 77 losses. Picked up her 300th win earlier this season. Her team presented her with a t-shirt that has Coach K on it. Well, her name is spelled Kaufman with the C, C-O-F-F-M-A-N. Coach K, her name before she was married was Kessinger, as in Coach K. So she's letting them go with that. Said her husband is just about had enough of it. He wants a little credit for the last name of Kaufman with the C. 5 minutes to play here in the first half. The winner to play Quincy Notre Dame for the state title tomorrow night. Tough shot goes down by Scossma. She has 6 points, and she's pulled her team within 2.
Talk about playing with poise. She's got those 3 fouls. You know that has to be weighing heavily on her mind, but able to knock down a big shot.
Reinhart inside. Good job by Hayes to get the ball there. Reinhart has her first basket of the night. This game last year, Reinhart with 21 points, 5 rebounds.
Few too many cross-court passes, Dave. You've got to watch that. Those are ripe for the picking.
Tight one here in 2A semifinal game number 2. A 4-point difference. Thanks to Belinda Scossma, she keeps her team in striking range.
Jane goes to school from 7:45 a.m. to 3 p.m. Then must go to softball practice from 3:45 to 6 p.m., followed by jazz practice from 6:30 to 9 p.m. What are you doing between 3:45 and 9?
A recent survey of Fortune 500 executives showed that 95% participated in activities while in high school. So don't just go to school, go beyond with the IHSA.
The Illinois High School Association. Challenge yourself.
What gets you moving?
What are you doing? I'm building a house. With that? Sure. You take the wood chips and glue and mix them together to make joists and sheathing. What are you doing?
Coach, she said, I need an assistant coach. Mindy Smith says, okay. They stay together through 13 years. That is an amazing thing when as a head coach you can count on your assistant year in and year out.
Well, when you're building a program, and you want your players to believe in a system and you want to run the same system year after year, it helps to have an assistant coach who's been around with you, who knows the system. That cohesiveness really starts from the top down, and that's how you build a program. You have people that have been with you for years and years, and you teach the same system year after year, and before you know it, you're playing in your second straight state finals.
Half court is broken, and now the half court offense will set. Reinhart draws the defensive responsibility for Scossma.
I like the way Bishop McNamara is working around patiently, not getting too hyped up by Central Catholic's defense. Trying to play within themselves.
Well, they are like piranhas when that ball comes just a little bit loose.
Yep. No shot clock in high school basketball. Might as well work it around, be patient.
And finally the turnover. And here come the Saints. Reinhart trailing nicely and finishes. Well, it was a great offensive possession up until right here near midcourt. In fact, that's one thing Jeff Bennett has said. He said sometimes it's not about what happens in the front court or the back court. It's the middle third of the floor where you really have to be careful with these people.
Yep, and then that's what Bloomington Central Catholic will do to you. They smell blood, they get that turnover, they're out the door running the lanes, filling the lanes, and capitalizing with fast break layups.
Great athletes on the floor for both these teams. We talk about multiple sport athletes. Of course, for Bloomington Central Catholic, they played in the third place volleyball championships, third place game on a Saturday, and that included Caroline Holt, Megan O'Donnell, Danielle Davis, and Jess Reinhart. So they played in the third place game on a Saturday. The first basketball game was the following Monday. They played in that game. No practices, right here from Redbird Arena to their first game on Monday.
And Debbie Kaufman was a little bit worried about that. How are my players going to transition from volleyball to basketball? But you know what, these players are so seasoned. They play so many games during the summer together. And you know that on the side, on the weekends, those players were shooting some hoops, shooting their free throws, keeping their basketball legs a little bit. So they were ready to go. And like you said, they're such good athletes, easily adaptable. And this team, such great chemistry, able to come together very quickly.
It's a 6-point lead for Central, 21-15. Very, very important final 3 minutes and 15 seconds for Bishop McNamara.
You need to be real careful breaking this press, maintain your poise. You don't want Central Catholic to go on a run here and get that momentum and take it into the locker room with them.
Nice catch there by Scossma. LaRue with a nice quick move to get to the bucket. Melissa LaRue, 8.7 points per game. She's made 34 threes, you mentioned earlier. She has one tonight.
Melissa LaRue is going to Hope College to play basketball, a really good Division III program. And you know, you talk about all the time that teams spend together in the summer, improving their chemistry, improving their on-court play. Hope College is where Bishop McNamara goes for their team camp every summer. It's really helped them develop that chemistry. So important for state title contenders.
About 3 minutes to play here in the first half. Jeff Bennett, McNamara coach, goes to his bench a little bit, gives his starters some breathers. There's Jeff in his 9th year, 186 wins in those 9 years. Into the game is number 15, Kelly Waite for McNamara, joined there by Caitlin Schaefer. She's wearing number 20. Reinhart, quick release, and it's gone and in.
Quick release and quick passing. What set that up was Bishop McNamara really was on its heels defensively. Good ball movement by Bloomington Central Catholic.
Kylie Waite is fouled as we look back at Jess Reinhart, the All-Stater, number 31, the catch, the shot, the score.
And you see how quickly Central Catholic just moved that right around the horn. It's tough to defend that.
So the breathers for Kidwell and Coglanese are over. They're back onto the floor for the Fighting Irish. Off the hands of Emily Olszewski. Olszewski, the junior guard, a 5'7" junior, averages 3.9 points per game. The defending 2A state champions with an 8-point lead as we come up on 2 minutes to play in the first half. Nice cut, nice pass, doesn't go. The rebound to Olszewski, and she's fouled.
That's what you got to do against Central Catholic. You've got to, when they don't capitalize, you have to go out and get that rebound. Good rebounding, good box out by Bishop Mac.
Now Erica Tata comes back in for the Fighting Irish from McNamara. LaRue numbers against her. She goes right up on Reinhart, who blocks it. Beoletto, the race. Stopa ahead. It's a 10-point lead for the Saints.
This team, Central Catholic, does such a nice job of moving the basketball up and down the floor quickly. People are getting out in the lanes, running down the floor, capitalizing with those easy layups.
Very nice job by McNamara to break the pressure. Saw Jess Reinhart on the offensive end. Here on the defensive end, Reinhart with that block.
The good defense comes in all forms for Central Catholic. They get the steals, they get the turnovers, and they get the blocks. And right away, it's like they hit a button. They see something happen on the defensive end, and whoever is not making the defensive play, they're sprinting down the other end to try to get those fast break layups.
Scossma, nicely done. That's why she's on the floor with 3 fouls. Jeff Bennett brought her out here to start the second quarter. Reinhart will shoot a couple after the foul here on LaRue.
And she's played smart here too. She's stayed out of the scrum, and she's made sure that she's not putting herself into jeopardy and going to the basket hard. I like that.
Scoffma, you talk about following your own miss or block, what have you. That's exactly what she did, and used that left hand. Reinhart with 8 points tonight, leads her team in scoring. Led her team in scoring this year, 15.2 a game, just 1 tick ahead of Allie Norton's 15.1.
Number 4, Caroline Holt winners the game for Central Catholic.
It's Caroline Holt. Get a good look at her as Lindsay Stopa will have a seat on that Saints bench. That's strength right there for Tatum.
Yeah.
Tatum looking to score. That's what she does. She's going to shoot 2 free throws. You look at Erica Tatum, and it's interesting because Jeff Bennett described her as an interesting scorer.
Well, you know what? She's got the right idea, though, against this press. The thing that Bloomington Central Catholic wants you to do is they want you to recoil. They want you to be passive. They want you to be so scared to death of the press and just so relieved that you get it over half court that then you kind of push back and you work it around. Attack, 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 attack this press. Go right to the basket. That's exactly what Bloomington Central Catholic doesn't want you to do. So Erica Tatum, smart play, going straight to the basket and making things happen.
4-year starter for the Fighting Irish, knocks down 1 of 2. She has 5 points here in the first half. Keeps her team within 8, 26-18. Not the scoring pace that Central Catholic normally has, but they're comfortable with this right now. Norton directs traffic up top. She wanted a little bit of help there from Danielle Davis, finally got it. Beoletto has some trouble going to the basket, but in the alternate possession, it will stay in the hands of Central.
It was good collapsing defense by Bishop McNamara to shut down that penetration to the basket.
(31-0), the Saints from Central Catholic, defending state champions. They won it last year with just 1 loss. We're down to the final 40 seconds here in the first half. Quincy Notre Dame in the stands. They are watching. One of these 2 teams will be their opponent tomorrow evening. Norton looks to her bench, looks back to Debbie Kaufman. Here they go. If there's something there, they'll take it. Davis likes it. And this possession will go to McNamara.
Two really good defensive sequences for Bishop McNamara.
Bishop McNamara fans not happy with this last play, or the last call at least. And now the Fighting Irish have to bring it up full court with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Ahead to Kidwell, to Tatum, LaRue, Tatum. Possession the other way with 5.3.
But you can see how this Central Catholic press wears on you after a while. It's a challenge just to inbound the ball. You know, that wears you down. That's taxing mentally, physically, of course, but mentally as well.
Holt, they wanted to get it to Norton. And with 1.5 seconds to play, it will be an inbounds, a catch and a shoot here for the Saints. It will be Beoletto. Launches and bakes it in!
3-point basket for
Emily Beoletto just forced it up. You saw the rim around the backboard turn red and then the kiss off the glass, and with that, a 29-18 lead at the half. There it is. Double-digit advantage for your defending state champs.
And there's the momentum that I was talking about heading into the locker room.
So Beoletto goes over with the big smile. We'll check in now with Matt Rodewald.
Coach, how big is that three?
That was big. It'll be big going in the locker room, get them all pumped up, come out and play. We played better defense that second quarter. We had 13 points at the end of the first quarter, and I said, guys, we don't give up that many points. So I thought they did a better job in the second quarter for defensively.
Why did it take a while?
I don't know, a little bit of nerves, little things going on, but I thought they did a better job in the second quarter.
Coach, best of luck second half.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Much. Matt, Debbie Kaufman has been in this position before. She has been into the locker room with the lead. Her team outscored McNamara 16-5 in that second quarter, and they lead by 11 at the end of the first half.